Good morning students. In this video, we will be going to discuss about the teeth. Okay, so in the lifetime of a human, he will acquire two sets of teeth. The first set of teeth is known as the milk teeth and the second set of teeth is known as permanent teeth. So in the lifetime of a human, he acquires the two sets of teeth. First teeth is known as the milk teeth and second set is known as the permanent teeth. When the child is 5 to 6 months old, he started acquiring these milk teeth. Till the age of 2.5 years, the child will have the complete set of milk teeth. These milk teeth are total 20 in number. So when the child is 5 to 6 months old, he started acquiring the milk teeth, and when the child is 2.5 years old, he will have the full set of these milk teeth. These milk teeth are not permanent, these are temporary. These milk teeth are temporary. Temporary means they do not last long. Okay? When the child is 6 to 12 years of age, these milk teeth started falling out. Okay? They will started falling out. So these milk teeth will be replaced by the permanent teeth. When the child is 6 to 12 years old, these milk teeth will be replaced by permanent teeth. And these permanent teeth are long lasting. Okay? So milk teeth, these are the temporary teeth, and the child started acquiring these milk teeth at the age of 5 to 6 months. Okay, so when the child is 2.5 years old, he will have the full set of these milk teeth. So we can say that milk teeth are temporary. Why they are temporary? Because milk teeth are replaced by the permanent teeth. So when the child is at the age of 12, he will have the full set of these permanent teeth. So between 6 to 12 years of age, these milk teeth will started falling out, and these teeth will be replaced by the permanent teeth. When now come on to this permanent teeth. These permanent teeth are 32 in number. Permanent teeth are of 4 types. First type is incisors, second is canines, then premolars, and last is molars. These all teeth will have the different function and they have the different number. Total permanent teeth are 32 in number. After this, there are 4 types. First is incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. These all teeth will have different function and their number will be also different. So we will start discussing about them one by one. Firstly, we are having incisors. The number of incisors in each jaw is 4. The number is 4 in each jaw. We are talking about of only one jaw, either upper or either lower. Okay, in one jaw, the number is 4. The function of incisors, these are present in front of our face. Okay, the function of incisors is to cut or slice the food. If we want to cut the food, we should make use of our incisors. Secondly, we are having canines. Their number is 2. There are 2 in each jaw. Okay? 4 total, but in each jaw their number is 2. They are used for tearing of food. If we want to tear the food, then we should make use of our canines. After this, there are premolars want to chew the food, we make use of our premolars. And the total number in each jaw is 4. There are 4 in each jaw. Either consider upper jaw or you can consider the lower jaw. After premolars, another type of teeth are present, we call them as molars. Molars have the similar function like premolars. They are also used for chewing of food as well as plus grinding of food. Okay, their number is 6 in each jaw. They are 6 in each jaw. Either consider upper jaw or lower jaw. So now we will count total permanent teeth are 32, and here we are considering one jaw. Incisors 4, canines 2, then premolars 4, then molars 6. This is upper jaw. When we consider the lower jaw, similarly in the lower jaw 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6. Total 16 in the upper and 16 in the lower. 16 plus 16, 32. Total in our mouth 32 permanent teeth are present. Okay. First of all, incisors. The function of incisor is to cut or slice the food. Second is canines. The function of canines is it helps in tearing of the food. Then premolars, their function is chewing. They help in chewing of the food. Molars, they help in the chewing also and properly grinding of the food also. Okay, this is all about the types of permanent teeth. After this, we are having the structure of the teeth. All the teeth are having the similar structure. Now we will going to discuss about the structure of the teeth. All the teeth are having the similar structure. Mainly the teeth have the 3 main parts. First is crown, neck, and last is root. The upper portion that is embedded in the gum. Gum is a pinkish yellow part of our mouth. The uppermost part that is visible to us and it is embedded in the gum, that is known as a crown. Below the crown, neck is present. Neck is connecting the crown with the root. And the part that is present inside the gum, that part is known as the root of the tooth. Okay? The part which is visible to us and it is outside the gum, that part is known as crown. Below the crown, neck is present. And after the neck, the part that is present inside the gum, that part is known as the root of the teeth. All the teeth are having the same function, same structure. Okay. After this, gums. What is the function of gums? To hold the teeth in position. Gums are present. What is the function of gum? They hold the teeth in position. After this, we are going to discuss the internal structure. This is the outer structure of the teeth. Now we will going to discuss the internal structure of the teeth. Similarly, like outer structure, internally also teeth is divided into 3 main parts. body. Animal is the hardest substance present in our body. After animal, next part, internal to animal, there is a dentine. Below dentine, there is a innermost portion of teeth is known as pulp. Inside the pulp, nerves and blood vessels are present. First, outermost part, that is the hardest part of the teeth, or also you can say that it is the hardest part of the body, is enamel. After enamel, dentine is present. Okay, below to this enamel, dentine is present. Dentine is also hard, but it is not as hard as this enamel. After dentine, innermost portion, innermost part is known as the pulp, and inside this pulp only nerves and blood vessels are present. So these nerves, they are connected to the gums, and they take the signal from the of this tooth to the brain. What is the function of the nerves? That is, they carry or they pass or they transport the message to the brain. So whenever there is a toothache, whenever we are experiencing the toothache, these nerves will carry the message to the brain that and then we have the sensation of this toothache. So what is the function of the nerves? That is, they carry the signal to the brain, and whenever we are experiencing any toothache, this nerves will carry the signal to the brain. After this, there is tooth decay. This tooth